Hello everyone, Ace here, and today I have a bit of a news update regarding the copyright strike towards Jeremy from TheQuartering. And unfortunately, it appears as though this matter will actually be going to court. Now, for those of you who are unaware, this particular strike was submitted by an artist named Superwriter, who was upset that Jeremy included one of his artworks in around 2 to 4 seconds of a 13-minute long video. And it should also be mentioned that in the time since then, it has been revealed that the artist in question is also upset that Jeremy did not get his permission first, nor did he provide a link to his work. Both of which are valid points, which is why in Jeremy's latest video, he provided the text of his email, which showed that yes, he is absolutely willing to provide a link to the work, or alternatively, delete that specific 2 to 4 second segment of the video. And in addition, TheQuartering has already tweeted out that they will make it a policy of retrieving permission prior to actually showcasing any artwork, although they will also likely just simply never use any. But with that all said, you may now be wondering why exactly then this is going to court. Well, allow me to provide you a clip from Jeremy himself to explain the situation.
I gave this person almost a week of back and forth, and finally a go-between comes along. The go-between says, hey, he's going to talk to you directly. I said, why are you telling me that? I followed him on Twitter. I want him to DM me. Let's work this out. If he wants $20 for a commission, I don't care. I want this freaking bogus strike gone. But that's not what was happening. He kept saying he would talk to me. I would talk to you. I would talk to you. I'll talk to you. I'd talk to you. Never talked to me once. He then says that he's had my fans, allegedly, flooding his website and social media and even hacking his PayPal. I doubt it. And you all know that I would always disavow that behavior, and that's not okay. But they want a formal apology regarding all of these issues. So this person now wants me to issue a formal apology in video form, by the way, for people hacking his PayPal or something like that. So I send a tweet saying the following: re the art copyright. I will make it a policy going forward that any art featured will have obtained prior permission. Quite honestly, I'll just ask the editor never to use any. And I at the creator and I say he's agreed to remove the strike and I wish them the best. No hard feelings. Also adding, please do not interact with them unless it's to buy their commissions. I will update you all when the strike has been confirmed removed. This is me in good faith tweeting out, a statement and saying, hey, look, I'm not going to use any more of these images, and also asking people to not contact that person. Several hours pass. That tweet's not good enough. They want a formal apology. Be the bigger man, people say.
So as you can see, Superwriter seems to believe that Jeremy's efforts so far have not been good enough and have not satisfied him enough to remove the strike, and that he wants Jeremy to make a full-on apology video for daring to use his artwork in 2 to 4 seconds of a 13-minute long video. Artwork that I might add is depicting the likenesses of Pokimane and It's a Gundam, and it would most certainly be highly ironic as well as hypocritical of Superwriter if it ever turns out that he did not exactly get permission to use their likenesses in his art. Now granted, you could certainly make the argument that Superwriter has the right to be upset at Jeremy for using his artwork while not providing a link to him. However, that in and of itself does not justify using the nuclear option that is a DMCA strike, especially when that is the first option you go for rather than simply trying to talk to the man. And given the fact that Jeremy has since publicly stated that he is willing to provide a link to your work in response to the strike, you don't have a justification on that grounds anymore to keep the strike still up. So even if you want to argue that Superwriter was at least at first justifiably angry at the situation, this still does not justify his actions. He has taken things to an unnecessary extreme, and this is even before getting into the topic of transformative works, which is something that Jeremy's videos tend to fit the description of. And speaking of Jeremy's work, I absolutely do understand that a fair few number of my fans aren't exactly fans of his as well. He absolutely can be something of a firebrand at times. And I'll admit I've seen him do a few takes that weren't exactly the best in the world either. Having said all that though, given the information that I have available to me, it is my belief that Jeremy is absolutely in the right to take this matter to court. And that what Superwriter has done does indeed set a dangerous precedent for YouTubers. Because really think about it, if 2 to 4 seconds of a 13-minute long video is enough to justify a copyright strike, and just as importantly a copyright strike that is your first option no less, then it would justify individuals such as cartoonist Matt Fury in filing copyright strikes against the vast majority of videos that have depicted Pepe the Frog, because as I'm sure you're all well aware, the legal system runs on a concept known as precedent, and this is a precedent that YouTubers cannot allow to be set. Now, for those of you who are curious, I will of course be providing a link in the description below to Jeremy's video, as well as some archives of Super Writer's tweets. But I must stress this, do not try to harass Super Writer. Naturally, I will try to keep tabs on this situation and see if any more news comes. But in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.